The comic book industry is going insane, with Comic-Con's recent sales data showing the slow death of American comics in spite of cover price hikes from $4 to $6 per issue, while Japanese imports prove that comic books are still extremely marketable and comic book conventions declining in attendance and relevance. The screws are definitely turning and loosening. The pressure is becoming unbearable for some, enough to turn to domestic terrorism? If you're enjoying this content, please hit that like and subscribe button. We need you here. This is the weirdest story ever, and I think it's going to get weirder. The comic book industry is insane, and we are going through strange days indeed. But you're going through them with me here at Comic Artist Pro Secrets. My name is Ethan Van Sciver, 29-year veteran of the comic book industry, and we're going to talk about this nutcase. But before we do, please take a minute to like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel, check and see if you're still subscribed. We are still shadow banned by YouTube's algorithm, hidden from non-subscribed viewers. If you will like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications, we can help push through that shadow ban and reach more people, which is what we want to do. Okay, now on with the story. Salt Lake Comic-Con co-founder in custody over bomb threats. Again, this is all part of the... People ask me all the time, Ethan, what is it like to make comic books? And I say, what do you mean? Okay, so first we make bomb threats. First we threaten to blow up the Salt Lake City temple and threaten all manner of people. And then we take a non-photo blue pencil and we sketch out the... No, of course not. That's not part of making comics. Why is this occurring? Well, let's ask Brian Brandenburg here, who came to the attention of the kind of gossipy comic book industry way back in 2018 when he quit. He actually sold... Well, first of all, in 2017, he decided to kind of pull the tail of San Diego Comic-Con, pull their pigtails, and call his convention Salt Lake City Comic-Con, and then he would drive up and down in front of San Diego Comic-Con during the show with like big banners on cars, on vehicles, on buses that said things like, "Come to Salt Lake City Comic-Con." And they sued him, and they won $4 million in damages and legal fees. And that's a lot of money. $4 million is an awful lot of money. He had to apologize. He had to change the name of his convention to FanX. And then he just walked away from FanX after, like, the following year. Allegations that he mishandled sexual harassment concerns at his convention. That's what brought him to the attention of Heidi McDonald and those cackling hens over a Comics Beat. But right now, he is currently in federal detention awaiting trial over alleged bomb threats made earlier this year. March 8th, Brandenburg emailed an employee of Utah's 3rd District Court and asked when a ruling would be made on his divorce. He was getting divorced. And the employee told him it would take a judge about 60 days to make the ruling. April 29th, Brandenburg emailed the court saying, 60 days is today. I look forward to ending this nightmare. Thank you. Brandenburg allegedly emailed the court again on May 2nd, demanding a divorce and using an expletive. Sir, do not use expletives. We don't effing do that. A different court employee emailed him saying his language would not be tolerated. This is Utah, dude. Next day, Brandenburg emailed the court saying, so go F yourself, all of you, and I guess I'll just have to bomb the city. So that's a perfectly reasonable reaction to a delay in your divorce proceedings. And then he sent emails to court employees where he threatened to bomb the Matheson Courthouse in Salt Lake City. Let's see if Rich Johnson has this stuff here. This is just terrific. Thanks for finally sending my divorce decision. You can still F the F off. I had a question. I was like, is this guy a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints? That would be embarrassing if he was. Evidently, he's not. Or if he is, he's what we call a Jack Mormon, which is... See, I was raised in the church, just so you know. I'm not active now, but I was. And that would be disturbing if this guy was a member of the church. Apparently not, because he says you can still F the F off. That's not something a good Mormon would say. He says, we're still going to bomb. These are emails. We're still going to bomb the 3rd District Courthouse. Have a nice day. But he forgot the V there. Hey, a nice day. Then he waited a little bit, probably had a little drink of coffee, and he says, now we're going to bomb the state capitol. And then 2 minutes later, and then we'll bomb the mayor's office. And then we're going to level the sacred temple, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Salt Lake City temple. You're going to bomb the sacred temple. And then we'll level the Rockefeller Center in New York City. This guy sounds a little bit like he's getting more and more crazy as he goes on. Is this caffeine? What is this? And then at 8 o'clock, and now we're bombing every Ivy League school, starting with Mitt, Yale, and Harvard. Why did he do this? And Harvard. Ah! Who was that politician that ended his career, that Democrat candidate for president, who said, then we're going to go to this state and we're going to win. Ah! Who was that guy? Is it Howard Dean? He was being Howard Dean. We're going to bomb every Ivy League school, starting with Mitt, Yale, and Harvard. Yeah! We're bombing the federal courthouse in San Diego to teach them a lesson. So he's still butthurt about San Diego Comic-Con, evidently. The court document also describes emails sent to unnamed media figures in Utah. So he's actually attacking some of the media people, that are on the TV and the internet. Media person 1, 2, 3, 4, all in Utah, received emails at their email addresses. He said, Hall Labs is Frankenstein Inc. They put illegal medical devices in me without my knowledge or permission with U of U Center for Medical Innovation. We're bombing both campuses today for crimes against humanity. This guy, very ambitious terrorist here. This is all terrifying. Imagine getting these messages from this lunatic. Media person number 1, employee of Salt Lake City Weekly in Salt Lake City. Media person 2, co-host of Salt Lake City Utah Morning Show. Reporter and editor at Salt Lake City Tribune. That's media person number 3. And media person 4 is an editor of Utah In-Depth team, Salt Lake City, Utah. According to the 4 media people, they knew Brandenburg from conducting interviews with him in the past. Media person 2 informed the FBI that on May 6, 2022, she received an email from Brandenburg related to Hall Labs and the U of U Center for Medical Innovation. She was on the air at the time of the email was received, but she believed, she read it within. By the way, this doesn't mean they're trans. This is just, we're not revealing what their gender is, what their sex is. Read it approximately 15 minutes of its receipt. After reading the bomb threat, they noticed the other email recipients. So there you go. Holy cow. The complaint states that in an interview, Brandenburg expressed frustration over the delays to his divorce. And that's what this is all about. Like, please free me of this woman, or I'm going to blow up Utah. That's essentially what he was saying. And then also every Ivy League school and whoever else, whatever. The people who were turning the freaking frogs gay. Probably not that. Believing the court and his family were conspiring to extract money from him, currently Brandenburg faces 2 federal charge counts related to threats, and he faces a maximum punishment of 15 years in prison. Oh, you naughty boy. Look at him. Here's the guy right here. This is FanX Co-Founder Brian Brandenburg contemplating these well-thought-out threats, tweets, emails that he sent to all of these people, threatening to bomb all of these places simply because he couldn't get out of his divorce quick enough. This is a crazy person, I guess, in my opinion. This why does the comic book industry grow people like this? I don't know, but it is mental illness is endemic in the comic book industry. It is very strange, and that is why we want to just be in Comicsgate. Let's let them do their thing over there, be delusional, weird, crazy, and we'll just continue making Cyberfrog, making Jawbreakers, making great comics like Godlike, great comics like Inglorious Rex right here, where these people are far, far, far away from us. What do you think of this video? This is not what I pictured. This guy looks like he's 67 years old. He should know better by now, but who knows? What do you think of this video? What do you think of this guy? Let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you guys say. I read all your comments and they make me laugh. You guys are absolutely the best. I really love you and appreciate you. I'll be back later with another video. Take good care. The All Caps Comics eBay store is live for all of your non-soy comic book needs. Whether it's Cyberfrog, Starblades, or Rainbow the Brute, ask for it in all caps. Check out the link in the description below. Hey, come follow me on Twitter, @EthanVanSkyver.